Yo, what it is, guys? Leon Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Had a Keyblade. This is part 6. In the last part, I basically went over on how Bakugo is basically creating Unversed from his dark, twisted anger, and also how Izuku is the class rep of Class 1A alongside Momo, and solved the situation at the cafeteria, well, with the help of Ida. And also, I went through the entirety of the USJ arc as well, with Izuku fighting against the Nomu, and with the help of Nejire as well. But Izuku gave in to his light and went on that of a bloody rampage, basically killing the Nomu like it was nothing, until Nejire snapped him out of it, with soon Shigaraki and Kurogiri basically retreating, with then Giren telling them that Izuku was a Keyblade Wielder. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Back at the small bar with the League of Villains, with soon Shigaraki saying, "A Keyblade Wielder? What the hell is that, Giren?" With soon Giren saying, Shigaraki, you're one of my best customers, I'm not gonna lie. But if you've basically got yourself tangled with a Keyblade Wielder, I'm sorry, but you're on your own. With soon Kurogiri saying, Giren, please, calm yourself. You're being hysterical. Just because a person with a key-like sword quirk defeated our Nomu doesn't mean saying, because that sword is not a quirk. It's a literal power beyond this very world. With soon Shigaraki saying, okay, elaborate. How do you know about these Keyblade Wielders? With soon Giren began telling the two villains about when he started out as just like that of a small-time information broker, with him helping out a couple of heroes, villains, and vigilantes just so he can get by for money and all that, until he met a certain vigilante, a vigilante that changed his life forever and told him secrets that are beyond this world, with that vigilante known as Silver Wolf, a vigilante that wore that of a ninja garb that was all gray and silver, and a bandana across his eyes, with that of a spiky ponytail, with a couple of bangs in his face. With soon Giren basically gave him information on a couple of big-time villains that are starting to cause trouble for heroes, especially that of number 6 as well, one of the most iconic villains back in Vigilantes, actually. With soon saying, thank you, Giren. I appreciate your aid. With soon saying, hey, you're one of my best customers. Also, you don't mind telling me more about your quirk or anything like that, do you? I mean, I trade information for information. Soon saying, of course. However, it's not like it's going to help you either way. With soon saying, huh? Why you say that? Because this, as he shows him that of a silver keyblade that truly looks like a sword, as soon he's saying, this is not a quirk. This is a weapon. A weapon passed down to those who protect the light and darkness. With soon saying, you're joking, right? Soon saying, no, I'm not. This is a Keyblade. A weapon that can basically take down anybody and anyone. I use this weapon in the name of justice, in the name of slaughtering my enemies, and those who disrupt the balance of this world, especially the villains that are on this list. With soon saying, wow, seriously? I did not expect that, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Oh, also, just letting you know, a couple of villains should be coming around here right about as a group of low-level thugs and villains, and even a couple high-ranking villains actually show up surrounding the ninja-like vigilante, with soon saying, "So you've betrayed me, Giren. Is that so?" Saying, "Hey, it's just business. You know me, I'm an information broker. Somebody pays me more than you. I gotta give them the information that's worth more. Just saying, dude. Don't take it too personally. Knowing you'll probably make it out of this, but given how many people are here, probably not. So, take care, Silver Wolf." As Giren was about to leave, and all the other villains began rushing at the ninja-like vigilante, soon a blast soon just knocks everyone back, and soon many screams could be heard. As Giren turned around, all he saw was a one-sided, unbridled massacre, as every villain that was rushing at him using their quirks, trying to take him down, were literally slaughtered. Like, for example, one villain with that of a giant muscleification quirk and basically created an earthquake with him dodging the attacks, multiples going side by side before ending up in front of him, slashing him, and then blood gushing everywhere. And then another villain who basically had that of a shadow quirk, turning into shadows, jumping out before he actually illuminated his blade to create that of a pure light, with soon stabbing him square through the chest while he would turn back to being physical. And then, last but not least, multiple villains with guns basically tried to shoot at him, but then he basically blocked each and every one of their attacks by slicing the bullets in half, and then just swinging his sword to them, slicing them in half from just the shockwave alone. But soon, there were nothing but bodies on the floor, some dead, some unconscious. With then Giren looking at Silver Wolf, saying, "Okay, I did not expect this. I am so sorry. I didn't mean. Please don't kill me." But soon he walked to Giren, as Giren felt like he was going to die, before saying, "This is a warning, Giren. Betray me again, and I will kill you where you stand. Is that clear?" But soon saying, Crystal, dude, I got it." But saying, "Good." As then he disappeared. But soon Giren basically fell down on his knees, with soon having a hard time trying to breathe. As he finally stands back up, he runs from the building filled with dead bodies and unconscious bodies as fast as he can. After that, he basically made a deal and a promise to himself to never, and I mean never, deal with vigilantes ever again, and only focus on that of villains and possibly even heroes if they are good paying customers. With soon saying this, he finally ends his story with Shigaraki. With soon saying, "So that brat is a Keyblade Wielder. He never used his quirk one bit. So, is he related to this vigilante Silver Wolf, was it?" Soon saying, "Hey, I can't tell you. I mean, I can probably try and look into this kid, Izuku Midoriya, for you, Chief, but other than that, that's the only thing I'm going to do for you if it involves a Keyblade Wielder. If anything else, I am done. You hear me? Done with Keyblade Wielders. So yeah, I'll do my best to help you as long as you're still one of my good paying customers. But if it involves that Keyblade Wielder like Izuku Midoriya by any chance, I'm done. Just letting you know." With soon, Giren basically picks up his cigarettes, puts it back into his cigarette cartridge, and then leaves the bar saying, "Contact you later, Shigaraki, when I get the information. But like I told you, I'm done." With then leaving the bar. But soon, Shigaraki sitting on the bar stool, as then he begins thinking to himself, a Keyblade Wielder. Where by any chance did somebody like this kid get power like that? With soon back at UA, as Izuku is still unconscious, basically having that of a dream, or that of visions actually. Visions of 3 kids who look like they're at least around 13 to 14 years old. One being a brunette guy with spiky hair, a girl with red hair, and soon a boy with silver long hair, with them basically spending time on an island, with then they're being swallowed up by darkness before two of them, being the brunette and the silver-haired boys, basically began to battle each other before a man with dark skin and silver hair also came between the two and began to ruin the worlds, but soon being sealed away behind the door, with then the same brunette-haired boy traveling alongside 2 animals, a duck and a dog, travel to a strange-looking castle, battling against those who with nobody hood jackets, as he begins fighting them bit by bit while losing his memories as well, and even meeting a girl with long blonde hair before going into that of a deep sleep. And then, last but not least, a group of nobodies, a group of friends, basically working alongside an organization composed of special nobodies, trying to spend time together, have fun, and just relax until their friendship begins to be tested and broken from the groups meddling in their friendship, meddling with their lives, before 2 of them leave, and one of them begins being taken away by the same boy with silver hair. As then Izuku begins hearing something, as somebody begins calling out his name. Soon he wakes up, as he sits up as fast as he could, within somebody basically sitting right next to him, as he realized it being Nejire, saying, Nejire-senpai? What are you doing here? Was saying, I was worried about you, Midoriya, so I stayed here for at least a little while. Soon saying, how long have I been out? What soon saying, I think you've been out for at least 3 hours or so. Saying, 3 hours? That long? Wait, what about Mr. Aizawa and All Might? What soon she's saying, calm down, Midoriya. Everything's all right. Mr. Aizawa is being taken care of. He didn't take too much of a bad hit, but his face, it won't be the same for at least a little while, at least on the right side. What soon saying, as for All Might, he never got hurt one bit. It looks like it was thanks to you that everything was basically averted. What soon Izuku saying, laid back down saying, oh, thank God. I was so worried that I wouldn't be useful. I couldn't help anybody. And yet, I feel I'm missing things. Like, I don't remember anything whatsoever. My mind is going blank from last couple of minutes when All Might showed up. What soon Nejire begins thinking, did Izuku lose his memories? Or is this just short-term memory loss? As soon she's saying, don't worry about it. Hey, don't let it get to you. what you did, you helped out a lot of people in your classroom. I mean, you should expect a pretty hard scolding though. With soon Recovery Girl saying, that's only the understatement for basically disobeying your teachers and instead of retreating back, Midoriya. With soon Izuku saying, Miss Recovery Girl, saying, even so, you still helped out. And because of your actions, none of the students actually got hurt. And not only that, even 13 didn't get hurt either. I mean, Aizawa is basically the exception. And also, there is the big slash crater that you made in the USJ. Well, twice actually. And the big hole too. With soon saying, wait, hole? Slashes? What soon Nejire goes to the elderly woman saying, Izuku doesn't remember anything of what happened after he basically used his, weird light power. So try and go easy on him, would you, Miss Recovery Girl? Soon the elderly woman saying, okay, let's just say you awakened something pretty strong about your quirk. That's all. What soon Izuku saying, really? I'd swear that. What soon somebody on his left basically saying, you basically let your like go berserk. You know that you right, Izuku? What soon saying, really? I didn't think I did, master. With him freaking out. And even Recovery Girl and Nejire were actually freaked out seeing a man in a black coat. But soon Nejire was about to fire her quirk at the man in the black coat, with then Izuku saying, wait, Nejire-senpai, don't! He's not a threat! He's my master! With soon she's saying, wait, your master? With then Izuku basically nodding, saying, this is my master. He's, with soon saying, you can just call me Double M. But yeah, I basically trained this little green-haired broccoli boy to basically become what you see today. But soon, he basically grabbing on Izuku's head and basically rolling it around over and over. But soon Izuku saying, please, master, will you stop? I'm still not. Oh, you're fine. You're totally fine. With soon Recovery Girl saying, I think you should stop before things get escalating, sir. Soon saying, oops. Sorry about that, Granny. But other than that, he's fine. Also, I came to talk to Izuku. It's once you get out of this, hospital room, we need to speak in private. Just letting you know. You know the usual spots to find me. But soon saying, on top of roofs? On top of roofs. You got it. And soon, basically creating that of a dark corridor. And then walking through it, and then disappearing. But then, soon Nejire was actually caught off guard about that, saying, wow, that just happened. Saying, you get used to it. Well, probably not, because you probably won't be spending time with us, Nejire-senpai. But soon she's saying, just get well, Izuku, and don't push yourselves, okay? But soon Izuku saying, yeah, thanks. Wait, as he soon opens his eyes saying, wait, you call me by my first name? Wait, soon she's saying, wait, really? Huh, I guess I've been calling you by your first name without realizing it. Huh, well, whatever. I hope you don't mind, with Izuku blushing quite a bit, saying, well, not really, I don't mind, but still, it just feels weird. Somebody calling me by my first name that isn't my mom. With soon she's saying, well, I guess I'm the first. After giving that of a close, cheerful, and kind-hearted smile, she soon leaves the infirmary saying, get well, Izuku, as she waves off and leaving. But then, Izuku saying, maybe I think I'm a lot better now. After saying this, he soon gets off the bed and prepares to leave. But soon saying, are you sure you'll be fine, Midoriya? Saying, yeah, I'm fine, Miss Recovery Girl. Thank you. Was my wounds really that serious? Saying, you didn't have any wounds, actually. It was just that you were unconscious. That's all. But soon, Izuku's saying, I see. So, that power. I felt ultimate rage for a split second before I blacked out. What was that? With Izuku wanting to figure out what happened at the USJ. But soon, Izuku leaving UA, he soon heads to meet with his master as he goes to multiple rooftops around Masafu before seeing a rooftop where a black coat man was at. But soon landing saying, Master, saying, there you are. I just got here actually. So, care to explain? What soon? He's basically saying this with his hands on his side. What soon? Izuku saying, well, allow me to explain. Then he basically telling him about the attack at the USJ, about how villains basically snuck into the UA facility and were trying to kill All Might. But then he tried to fighting off one of the villains known as a Nomu, and then soon just, blacked out. But then soon, the MM, or the Master of Masters, says, oh, you blacked out because your light took over your body. With soon saying, wait, what? But I didn't. With saying, the light and darkness are no different from each other. The light basically illuminates everything, engulfs it, while the darkness basically consumes everything. Both are different, but they're the same at the same time. Emotions can trigger things like this, Izuku. Your light is way too much, even for a Keyblade Wielder like you. But there was one person with a light so strong that he could basically conquer both the light and darkness without even blinking, and just do it by instinct, actually. With soon Izuku saying, wait, then who was this Keyblade Wielder? With then saying, I can't tell you that just yet. You gotta figure it out yourself. Saying, Master. Saying, don't worry. Like I said, you'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure you will, in due time. But soon, Izuku saying, if you say so. But still, within, the Master of Masters place a hand on Izuku's shoulder, saying, you're a good kid, Izuku, and you're strong. You've already mastered quite a bit of your ability with a Keyblade. Even figured out how to switch your Keyblades out. All you need to do is basically is conquer your darkness. And actually, if you do this, your darkness may be strong enough to actually listen to you. And then you'll gain a second Keyblade. You'll be finally at one with yourself. That even your light will have to listen to you as well if you become too emotional. But soon, Izuku saying, you really think so? Saying, I know so, kiddo. So, good luck. I'll see you around. Continue what you keep on doing. Take down Heartless, take out Nobodies, and just letting you know, there are a couple of unversed around the city now. With soon, Izuku saying, yeah, I'll take care of the Heartless and Nobodies, and soon basically stopping with that, having that of a blank expression on his face, saying, unversed? Saying, yeah, turns out there's been a couple of unversed basically showing up in the city lately. I didn't think that they actually, normally, there hasn't been any unversed in this world whatsoever. And now, they just show up just like that? Quite suspicious, don't you think, Izuku? What do you say? Soon, Izuku saying, so, to top it off, I had to deal with Heartless, Nobodies, and now these unversed. Saying, ditto on that. Saying, great. Looks like I had to deal with more things. With then Izuku heading back home, preparing to head out to do his vigilante training, as usual. During his vigilante training, taking down Heartless and Nobodies are a no-brainer. However, it's when he finally encounters an unversed that he begins realizing that they don't release hearts. because they're made out of pure negative emotion. So, of course, but negative emotion fueled by somebody with a strong sense of darkness. As for some reason, every time he defeats it unversed, he almost feels like that of familiarity, some that of nostalgia in a way. And he just don't know why. It just keeps, well, consuming him. And it keeps being a bother in his head too while he keeps thinking this. With that, Izuku heading back home after what's happened, with his mom basically getting really, really worried about him, especially about what happened at the USJ. And she was really worried about him going on his late night jogs, of course, thinking that he should just stay home. With Izuku basically telling her that he's fine. All he did was just pass out a little bit. Nothing more and nothing less. Within Izuku getting a message from the school saying that they'll be closed for the next couple of days before UA starts up again. Within Izuku thinking that this is the perfect time to train to master his Keyblade and gain the dual wield ability by conquering his darkness and controlling his light. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And sorry this video doesn't seem like it's long like my usual ones. I just wanted to focus more on the Keyblade, on one of the past Keyblade Wielders that the Master of Masters bequeathed on to somebody else before Izuku. So yeah, and why Giren found out about them too. And please like and subscribe, which helps out this channel a lot. And hit that bell notification too as well, which really, really helps out this channel more than anything. Also, check out my Discord and gaming channel. Links to be in the description below if you feel like it. Even check out BBB Comics, links too down below. So with all that said, this is Mooky signing out. Later guys. White Fox, play us off.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!